What's up, everybody? Today, we are talking about two marketing terms that everyone uses, and yet so many people seem to get confused. But if you can understand them both, you'll unlock the full potential of your business. We're talking about branding and marketing. I'm David Belleville, and this is the AmeriLife Marketing Mentors. Today, we're getting into something that sounds simple, but causes way more confusion than it should. The real difference between branding and marketing. People mix these two up all the time. They'll say we need more branding when they really mean they need better outreach or better content. Or they'll say we need marketing when what they actually need is a clearer identity. Understanding the difference isn't just semantics either. It's one of the most important things you can do to make your messaging more consistent and your strategy more effective. So let's clear it up in a way that's actually helpful. Branding and marketing work together, but they serve totally different purposes. Branding is who you are, and marketing is how you communicate who you are. And when people blur the lines between the two, their efforts start working against each other without them even realizing it. That's usually where you see teams saying, we're doing all of this marketing, but nothing feels cohesive, or our content is inconsistent. Most of the time, that's not a marketing issue. That's a branding issue. And once you can separate the two, everything you create starts to make a lot more sense. You see, branding is the emotional side of your business. It's your personality, your voice, and what people expect from you before you ever show up in their inbox or on their timeline. Yes, branding includes visuals like your colors, your logo, website layout, or typography. But it's so much deeper than that. You know when you hear a brand and you instantly know what they stand for? That's branding doing its job. If marketing disappeared tomorrow, your brand would still exist, because it's baked into who you are. Branding answers one core question. Why should someone trust you? Now, let's talk about what marketing actually is. Marketing is how you take your identity and bring it out into the world. It's the execution, strategy, outreach, campaigns, and content. Marketing answers this question. How do we get people to notice this? It can also answer, how do we drive action, or how do we show up consistently? In other words, marketing amplifies the brand that you've already built. When your marketing isn't working, sometimes it's the tactics, but a lot of the time, it's because the brand isn't defined clearly enough. If the identity isn't strong, the marketing feels scattered. If the identity is strong, the marketing feels effortless. Marketing drives momentum. Branding gives that momentum direction. So why does all of this matter? The big picture is simple. Branding is the foundation, marketing is the amplification. When they're aligned, everything you create becomes more effective. If this was helpful, hit like, subscribe, and follow the AmeriLife Marketing Mentors. Until next time, I'm David Belleville.